all of last week, and I'll probably stick to it this week because I'm trying to do 10 different entrees as well as several different sides that are all within the Mediterranean category because I'm trying to find some new healthy ways to eat, and the Mediterranean diet, from what I've read, is one of the best out there, and the best thing is it's full of flavor. Am I a famous person? Okay, no, I'm not a famous person at all. I wish I was. It would make this a lot easier because I'd have more followers, but I met some famous people last night because I went to an event called Paraday LA. It was a big meetup for all the Periscopers who wanted to go. It was just kind of a get-together, and we were in Santa Monica, and Al Wassler was there. He's a Grammy nominated singer, and there was some producers there, some actors, some singers. There was the saxophone player from Pink Floyd was there. Just, you know, a bunch of really cool, interesting, different people that I would have never ever met if it wasn't for Periscope. And so there's a lot of exciting things going on, and I think there's a lot in store. I talked to the guy who put it together last night, whose name is John Ehrlichman, and if you don't follow him, he it's Jon. I think it's Ehrlichman, something like that. And professionally, what I do is I actually am in the food business. I do catering, specifically seafood catering, lobster, crab, shrimp, mussels, that kind of thing. But my background before doing this was in finance. So I was on Wall Street for several years. I worked for some of the big firms, Morgan Stanley, Lehman Brothers. I worked at a hedge fund in New York, and you know, a few other investment banks. Yeah, New England food. I wanted to connect, you know, Bronzino. I'm not a huge fan of it personally, but I know a lot of people do like it. But yeah, I mean, as far as getting into lobster, because I grew up in Maine and I always wanted to start. Awesome, thanks, Ozzy. I always wanted to start a business. I figured, well, why not Maine lobster? Because I'm from Maine, it kind of connects me back to my roots, which I missed, and you know, and a large part of me wants to still be there. But I'm out in California now, and you can't really get good lobster out here in very many places. So I figured, hey, I'll start a lobster business and you know, and get going on that. So Donna Ann Johnson, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I do take an occasional trip back to New England, so we'll see how that goes. But I was back there like last year, but I don't know when my next trip is. Probably going to be a while. But Donna, thank you for joining. We're doing a Greek chicken pasta. If you missed this, oh, cool. What part of California in? I'll just talk until I see her. Oh, thanks. So we're doing SoCal. Okay, yeah, I'm in Huntington Beach. So anyway, I kind of lost my spot there, but that's cool. So I do cooking shows every night. I'm going to be doing some other ones. I think tomorrow we're going to be doing a salmon, a Mediterranean style salmon, sticking again to the Mediterranean diet. And well, I guess we'll just show you what we got going on here as far as the results of the Greek chicken with quinoa pasta. So I did the quinoa pasta already, and I'm just going to throw this into a bowl here. See, I like to do as much prep as I can so that I don't have to keep you guys waiting, and we can do a little bit more chatting and that kind of stuff. And then this is chicken, artichoke hearts, calamari olives, parsley, tomatoes, lemon juice, garlic, onion. Tell me if I'm missing anything, guys. You might know better than me at this point. And all that's going in. It was very, very simple to do. Anybody can do this. I am not a trained chef. I'm just a guy that is trying to do something cool and different on Periscope, and hopefully, you know, pick up a few followers in the process. So I'm gonna give this a quick stir, and you can take a look at the colors. And that's, yeah, exactly, fresh and healthy. That's exactly what it is. That's the best part about the Mediterranean diet, is that it's super healthy and it's super fresh and it's super flavorful, because there's tons of different spices and flavors that are in here. And so many of the recipes call for things like garlic and lemon juice and onions and, you know, all these cool little things that add so much flavor to dishes. And then you throw in fresh herbs, basil, thyme, which is, you know, prime thyme. That's kind of where I got the thyme part of my handle from. My real name is Brandon, by the way, if anyone's wondering. But yeah, so this is going to be our dinner tonight, and then we're just going to pair this with a nice salad, and you know, chow down. So that's pretty much it. I guess I'll plate it real quick for you, just so you can see how long will this meal last. This is for me and one other person, but we're definitely going to have some leftovers because I would say this is probably enough for about 4 portions. Oh, cool! My sister's name is Beth. Oh, cool. I'll have to remember that. Last you 5 minutes. I guess you're a hungry guy. Well, we're gonna pair that with a salad, which I didn't. I'm not gonna show you guys because that's just kind of too basic. But oh yeah, for sure too. If you didn't have it with the pasta, now the pasta is a quinoa pasta, so I don't know if you guys know about quinoa, but it's gluten free. And it has all these health benefits. Supposedly, it's considered close to a complete protein, I guess. And you can look up what that means. But it has like a lot of amino acids and things that are really healthy. And it's like an ancient grain that you know has been, I guess, kind of forgotten until just the past few years. It's gotten really popular again, and getting a little bit expensive as well. Will you ever be sharing crab or lobster? Yeah, you know what? I actually made a lobster and crab mac and cheese. Awesome, Tiffany, loving it. And I made that just about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. But I have another handle called Winks Lobster, and that's where I started on Periscope with. And then I've kind of like realized that I wanted to do other stuff, so I moved to Primetime. Yeah, Mediterranean diet is awesome. I mean, it's so healthy, so fresh and tasty. You know, it's just got so much flavor in it. So anyway, I will be doing more lobster stuff and maybe some other seafoods as well. And I do lobster bakes and that kind of thing. And I actually have this really awesome, huge steamer that I use for catering. That is like it's a cool thing. So I'll do one of those outside. You know, one of these days coming up where I put a bunch of lobsters and clams and stuff in there, and that'll be fun. But I'm just gonna plate this real quick for you guys so you can see kind of what the final result looks like, and then basically that'll be it. So the hold on 1 second. Okay, we got a cool few little lemon wedges on the side there to sort of just give it a cool little look, and maybe you want to have a little bit more lemon on your chicken. And I'm going to give it a try for you guys so we can see whether or not this actually turned out as well as it looks. So, plate up. So there we go. Some of the pasta, some of the olives. That is good. Oh, I don't want to talk with a full mouth. Give me a second. My mouth is so full of food. I'll answer you. So the chicken I cubed, I got boneless chicken breasts, and then I just hand trimmed them, took some of the little pieces of fat off. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Beth. So I hand trimmed them, and then just cut them into bite-sized chunks, and we just cooked them up. In some olive oil. It was a tablespoon of olive oil, some onion, and some garlic, a couple cloves of garlic. Again, I will put all of this on YouTube on my channel, which is Primetime, THYME. It's my way of trying to be clever by using the herb instead of actual thyme. So check that out if you're interested in seeing the whole thing. But yeah, that's it. So does anybody have any more questions? You're welcome, little Ozzy. Thanks for joining. So again, we'll be doing more of this. See you, Ozzy. Pretty much every night, 4 or 5 days a week, and we'll try to do more Mediterranean dishes. But if you guys have other ideas and other stuff you want to see, feel free to let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I had somebody on last night saying they wanted to see more Turkish food, so I'm thinking about looking into that. And if you have any other thoughts outside of that, definitely shout them out. So again, thanks for following, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna go have dinner. All right, good night.